Welcome again to my channel Organic and Hydroponic Urban Grow Pro. Friends, today we are going to talk about how to grow a turmeric into your home garden, into a pot or into the grow bag. With that, we are also going to discuss about how to select the right size of pot and what type of potting mixture we should use to have a good growth. What type of amendment we need to do to nourish the plant well. We are also going to discuss about the selection of the seed and the seed rate what we should use for growing the turmeric. And in that comparison, we will also see some of the potential output we can get from that pot. And in the end, I will demonstrate you a simple method of sowing the turmeric into your grow bags. All that information I am going to share in this video in very much detail. So to know everything, please stay connected to the video till the end. Let's start this video. So friends, as you know, the turmeric is well known for its medicinal property and it is also vastly used in our cooking. Most of the dishes are cooked with the help of the turmeric. Apart from this, turmeric is also used into the beauty products and some other uses of the turmeric is also well known. In all the uses, mostly the turmeric powder is the most common thing we know. But we can also use some fresh turmeric for making some pickle or into the vegetables. So today we will be talking about growing turmeric fresh into your home garden or into your balcony so that you can consume them fresh anytime as you wish. If you are growing turmeric into your backyard garden, then you can sow it into the soil. But to grow the turmeric into your balcony or into your rooftop garden, you must grow it into the grow bag or into the pot. And you must select the right size of the pot for the growing the turmeric. As the turmeric is a tuber crop and we use the tuber for the consumption. So it requires a good amount of space for growing these tubers well. So we must select the pot size in such a way that the tuber get enough space to spread out. Also, the turmeric is a long duration crop and we must have enough of the soil or media to spread its root. So minimum size of the pot what we should use for growing the turmeric should be 12 inch in height, 12 inch in diameter or the 12 inch by 12 inch square. This will accommodate around 12 liters and we can grow one plant of turmeric into this. But my choice will be 1.5 to 1.5 feet either square or round grow bag with minimum 10 to 12 inch height. In this, around 20 to 25 liter of the media will be there and we can accommodate 4 to 5 plants. And this will give us the good amount of production from that grow bag. So we must keep in mind while selecting the grow bag, bigger the size, better the production. Now let us talk about the soil or media we must use. For organic growing, we can use the soil with the amending with the cow dung manure or the compost at least 20%. So if you are using 20 liter grow bag or the pot, we must add 3 to 4 kg of the cow dung manure or well decomposed compost into the pot as a base. As I have explained you earlier, the turmeric is a long duration crop and it requires a lot of nutrition for its healthy growing. So we must keep in mind, we must add every 20-30 days some of the amendment of the fertilizer in the form of castor cake or the neem cake. We can use for 20 liter pot 100 grams to 150 grams of the neem cake or castor cake every month up to the 4th or 5th month. That will give the good nourishment to the plant vegetative growth and later on it will convert into our tuber growth. So this way we can manage our soil for the turmeric growing. So once we fill the pot with this potting mix or the media, then we must focus on the seed selection. Turmeric can be grown from its old season tubers and these tubers are of two types. So the one tuber is the same turmeric which we have used the last year for the sowing, which is called the mother tuber. And the another is the new growth or the fresh growth coming out of the last season, which we call the finger rhizomes. We can use either of these seeds for the sowing. Both these have enough potential for growing into the pot. Now at the time of selecting the seed, we must take care that our seed tuber must be 30 to 50 gram in size. This will ensure that initial growth of the plant is very healthy, and this will develop a good root system also. So while selecting the seed, we must take care that seed is well nourished and good in size. This is around 35 to 40 grams. Also we need to check the eyes. So eyes, these are the dormant eyes which is going to sprout into the new plant. So I will show you the another example. If the seed is like this, dehydrated, then we must not select the seeds for the sowing. Also we must take care that the blank eye like this must not be more than 2 or 3 on this, and it must have some active eye like this on the tuber. So here is the 3 to 4 eye which are active, so we can use the seeds for the sowing. Now let us talk about the seed rate. Now when we are growing it into the grow bag or the pot, we must keep the distance 8 to 10 inch between the plants. So in a 12 inch pot with a 10 liter of soil approx, we can use only one tuber for sowing. This will spread enough into the pot and grow well. But if you are using the bigger size of the pot or the grow bag, like we are using 1.5 feet, then we can space this tuber at 6 to 8 inch apart, and this 1.5 feet pot will accommodate around 25 liter of the media, and we can accommodate 4 to 5 plants into that pot. So we can use more seed into that pot and get the good production. Now if you look at what type of output we will get, so turmeric as a normally it will multiply into 10-fold. So if we grow turmeric well, it is going to convert the 30 to 50 gram tuber into 300 to 400 gram of the bunch. And if we grow very well and with the very well nourished condition, it will reach up to more than 500 to 600 gram also. So in that context, in 12 inch pot, we can get around 350 to 400 gram of turmeric. And if you are using 1.5 feet grow bag, the wide enough and 10 inch to 12 inch deep, then it is expected we can get around 1200 to 1500 gram of turmeric from the one grow bag. So this is type of yield what we can get from the growing into the grow bag. Now once we select the seed and prepare the grow bag, now we are absolutely ready for the sowing, that which are going to demonstrate into the later part of the video. But before that, we will see the different method with which we can start this turmeric. In the most simple method, we can sow this turmeric seed directly into the pot or into your soil, and this will germinate and grow well. But in this method, germination will be not uniform. So we must pre-sprout or the pre-germinate this seed for uniform germination. In pre-germination method, we initially moist these tubers, get the new initial growth, and then transfer it to the pot. This way we will get the uniform mixture. One more method we can use is a single bird eye protray method, in which we will grow the nursery from cutting the single eye which is going to sprout into the protrays, and once the plant is developed up to the 6 to 8 inch, we can transfer it to the growing media. All these three methods we can use. But in this video, we will see direct sowing of this seed tuber into the grow bag. Now another thing we need to take care is, before sowing, we must do the seed treatment for the seed. In this seed treatment, if you are doing organically, we can use the cow dung and some amendment, like we can use cow dung, cow urine, and the two type of fungus. That is, one is the trichoderma, other is pseudomonas. This will give our seed a protection against funguses, soil-borne diseases, and other soil-based insects. So initial period of the turmeric, it is get protected from all this and will get the very healthy plant growth. For seed treatment, it is simply we need to prepare this mixture of cow dung, cow urine and with this fungus, dip the seed into this and dry it for 24 to 48 hours into the shady place. Once we treat these seeds, the seeds will be looking like this, coated with all this cow dung slurry and the amendment. Once this seed is ready, we can directly sow it into the soil or into the media. So let us see how we are sowing it. Watch the video till the end, and if you find this video interesting and useful, then give me a like. Also share it with the like-minded people. Express your view in a comment box and feel free to give any suggestions to improve. Let's watch the video. Don't forget to subscribe. So now for sowing, we have got our seeds ready with us, which is pre-treated, and these are the grow bags where we are going to plant them. These are 1.5 feet grow bag. So we have removed all the traces of the previous crop from this. Now what we'll do, we'll clean this little bit. We have pre-watered this. So we are going to remove this mulching which is of the previous season. So we'll carefully remove the mulching from the top. Then we are going to amend this with this cow dung manure and compost. So we are taking around 3 to 4 kg. We'll spread this and then we'll mix it well like this. So this will be ready for the sowing. So once we mix this pot is ready for sowing. So we are mixing it well, so it will spread into all this layer of the soil like this. Now we have pre-moistened this grow bag so that we'll get the germination with the moisture. We don't require any more application of the water for the germination purpose. We are removing the bunch of old root, and now you can see our grow bag is ready for the sowing. Now here are the seeds, and we can use 3 to 4 seeds for this sowing. So we'll be putting these seeds equidistant into this grow bag so that it is spread all around, and you can see some of the sprouting is already started. So now for sowing, we should sow it in a sidewise position, so sprout can take place from the either side. Either we'll put in this direction, then the bottom eyes will not be sprouting. So we'll put this turmeric into this position, and we'll put this turmeric 2 times the height of this turmeric into this grow bag like this, and cover it with the soil. So we are sowing all these pieces all around this at a height of 1.5 to 2 inch and cover it. So once we complete the sowing, we'll do the mulching from the top. We can do either the dry leaf mulching, or we can use the green manure crop like cowpea, cluster bean or the sunham, all this, and make the green manure crop into this, and again maturity 30-35 days we can put it into this grow bag as a mulching. So this is how we must plant this turmeric into our grow bag. So we'll completing this sowing into all these grow bag, around 4 to 5 pieces per bag. Grow the turmeric this season. So you can also plant growing turmeric at your home garden, and you can also plant the growing ginger with the similar method at your home garden. Make preparation and start growing turmeric on your own. Happy growing!